What's up, y'all? Charles here, aka Professor Oakley, as most of y'all might know me. And if you don't know by now, I am a thrifter and a reseller. I like to buy things at the cheapest deals possible and resell them on my eBay, my Poshmark, and my Mercari. So I'll go ahead and link all three of those below in the description. So that way anything you ever see me purchase in any of my videos will be up there for you to go ahead and slide into one of those platforms and purchase one of those if you're interested in it. Today's episode is going to be really cool. I have a special guest with me for the first time. So they're going to come with me and help me pick out a couple of really good items actually. And then we're going to come back here and review everything and we'll see what kind of profit we made for the day. Let's do it. What's up, y'all? We're back at our favorite place. Got a guest star today with us. Joanna coming in clutch. We're going to head inside this Goodwill, see what we can get going. Try and find some goodies. Find something on the low, make a little profit on it. You gonna find something good today? She said maybe. Need more positivity than that. I'm gonna find something good today. Let's do it. Heading out. Pretty successful trip. She's tired, so heading out, but pretty successful trip. About $75 spent. Joanna found a couple little goodies, so take those home and we'll review them right now. Let's do it. So before we go over all of the potential profit that I will be making, just go ahead and do me a huge favor if you made it this far in the video. Just go ahead and like below and subscribe. That helps me out so much more than you guys will ever know. What's up, y'all? We are back in the lab. It is the next day. I had time to kind of go through everything, check it all out. It's all really nice. I haven't seen comps for a lot of the stuff, so you guys will be seeing comps for me at about the same time. I will, as usual, post the comps over here, but a lot of these I didn't even look at comps. I was like, you know what, today I'm gonna go in and try and the goal of today's episode was to just kind of go in and get a feel for things that I believe should make a profit once they are flipped. So I looked at comps for just a couple things, and then I decided, you know what, let me just go through and see how I feel about some of this stuff, just to see prior to doing comps, and we'll see how, what the profit will be at the very end. Let's do it. So one of the things we picked up is these Lunar Ultimate TR Nike shoes. Lunar. The bottoms are really good. A little bit of heel drag on this shoe, but not a lot at all. Just like a very light level. For $9.99. They have the insoles. They're very good condition. Just need a little bit of cleaning. Got a little bit of like sticky stuff on the side here, but the bottoms are really good. Have no idea what comps are on this, but got this for $9.99, so we'll see if we can flip this and turn it into a profit. Next up, this is actually one of the last things I picked up, but it is a mini Christmas themed. It has a photo clip holder, so like it has like that extendo stick that comes out, so you can put a picture in it. So there's mini right there, and then it has the they call it a water ball, but obviously snow globe, and then a 2x3 picture frame, all mini. I was able to pick this up for $7.99. It sold for Sold at Kohl's for $29.99, but it looks like it could be a little bit older. I don't know if it's vintage or not, so that's something I'll have to, probably not too vintage since it has that photo clip that's pretty new. So probably not old, but nonetheless could still probably get, I would imagine, 20 to 25 out of this would be my guesstimate. But like I said, put up comps over here and we'll see how wrong I really am. Next up, we have this Lightning McQueen Piston Cup Hudson Hornet Piston Cup, from Cars 2 backpack. Just one big opening in there. That's it. But you know, when it is up and zipped up all the way, it looks just like Lightning McQueen. Got the little wheels on the side with the little spoiler. It does have a little itty bitty hole in the bottom, which I didn't see initially, but that's still fine. It's really not. If anything, I can either throw a patch on it, or it's really a super small hole. You really can't see if you're not putting. I don't believe that anybody would be putting. I don't think a pen could fit through that. So very small hole, but very cool, cute backpack for anybody. This could be like a nice little beach backpack if you just want to take a couple things like your, you know, your beers and your sunscreen, and that's pretty much all you need. Okay, next up, I was super hyped to find this one. This Duff beanie with the stitching in it. This goes so hard. It's from Universal Studios. Got it for $4.99. This thing is sick. Like, this might be one that, this one might have to be used by me possibly. Get the little wash in there. It's got the Universal Studios tag on the inside. So from 2021, so just what, last year, but still, this thing is so sick. So we'll see. Maybe that'll be a personal item for me. I don't know, but like I said, with everything, we'll go ahead and put a comp up over here of a couple that are selling. We'll see. Maybe after I get a use out of it or two. I don't know. All right, so this is something Joanna actually found towards the end. She walked up, she's like, hey, what about this? And I was like, definitely. This is, believe Grumpy, or one of the elves from
Stupid
Snow White. And it definitely has the old Walt Disney Company tag on it. Tommy Toys, made in Korea. So we were able to get this for $2.99, and hopefully I was able to find some good comps on this. I mean, it's old. It does have a little itty bitty cut in the mouth right there, but you know, it's old. So like I said, I'll throw a comp or two up over here. Hopefully we were able to find some, and hopefully this was a big turnover. All right, so next up we have a Beanie Baby. He's a little teddy bear with the American flag sweater. His name is Curly. She's a grand old flag. This is inside. I don't know. We got this for $2.99. I figure most TYs, they go for a little bit more than that. I don't even know what year this. Oh, 1990. So vintage. So vintage with the tag on it. Tag does have some bends in it, but nonetheless, 1990. Curly with the American flag shirt on it. So hopefully we'll throw a comp up over here. Hopefully this is a good pickup. Let's hope it's a good flip for $2.99. Next we have the large Callaway Golf Opti Dry shirt. Callaway always does really well. It usually sells pretty fast generally. It's a really good brand. This one, no holes, nothing in the back, nothing on the sleeves or anything, but no holes or anything in it. Great, no snags. Great shirt. And we were able to pick this up for $8.99. So Callaway large golf polo. We'll find some comps, throw them up over here. Extra large tall Carhartt polo. Well, Carhartt hit on the front pocket. This is an extra large, and it's in great condition. I mean, it still has the initial, looks like it still has the initial like folds in it. Yeah, no, this thing is beautiful. And we were able to pick this up for $8.99, extra large. this should, based on these comps, this should be a good turnover. It's kind of funny doing this because I have no idea. It could be like, oh yeah, the comps should be good, and then it could be complete ass. So I don't know. It's kind of fun doing it this way, just going off your gut. But next up, I have this looks like it was obviously self-dyed. You can tell because of the tag, but it's a Tahoe Nation extra large Gildan. As you can tell by the dye on the tag, whoever they did, this was a personal job, but it still came out really, really good. Looks really nice. That's one reason I picked it up. I know that somebody would enjoy this Tahoe Nation with the whale tail coming out of the water, mountains in the background. And even has obviously a back hit on it as well. Looks like it's like some art that you'd see like around, like when you go to like grocery stores and they have like children's art just kind of in the tiles randomly. It looks like that in there, but it still looks really, really good. The tie-dye job is really good on it. So Tahoe Nation extra large green tie-dye shirt. We'll try that one. All right, next is an always purchase. The Brett Favre jersey. This looks like it's a kids extra large. Kids extra large, which I would say is like an adult small, adult medium. But yeah, pretty good size jersey. We were able to pick this up for $8.99. The 4 on the back does have a little bit appealing to the number, but I mean it's a Brett Favre, so it's automatic vintage, but it's the Reebok jersey. So I got the Reebok tag right there, NFL equipment jersey. Good hit. All right, next up we have the Anchor Hawking, America's favorite Victorian Holiday 12-piece double rock set. And what I initially saw this, and I was like, oh, you know, I got it for $8.99. And I was like, oh, maybe a whole set of like Christmas glasses. That's really nice. But then I took a couple out and I was looking at them, and where is this? Oh, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there it says 1988. So these are vintage Christmas glasses. There's 12 of them. They all look the same from what I can see on the pictures in the top 6. I didn't get to check the bottom 6, but they are vintage 1988. So I'm hoping I can find a comp. If I can, I'll put it right here real quick. If I can't find one, then I'll just have to price it myself. But nonetheless, these vintage glasses are they're pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like they're all the same, but they are in great condition for $7.99. You got to figure 1988 vintage Christmas decor will go for a lot anyway, so I should have no problem getting, I would imagine, at least flipping that for at least 30 to 40 bucks for all those cups right there. And last, I had to put over here because the last cup that I purchased, I dropped it like a dummy. It was a Super Bowl cup. It was super cool, and I friggin' knocked it off my shelf like a dummy, so I had to put this one away before I knocked it off. But I found a Coors Light official beer sponsor. It's got all the teams in all of their individual conferences, and it's older one. It's got the throwback Jaguars. It's got the throwback Lions logos on it. So not throwback, but I guess they both updated it since this cup came out. So those are really the only two, but that's how you know it's a little bit older. So it's got a couple older logos on it, a little bit of a throwback on that one, because it's got some old logos on it. But I got that for $1.99, and I would imagine I can get at least 10 to 15 bucks for this. But for $2, you'd come up. All right, y'all, so this should be the final number deducting the price put in, or the money put into it, not deducting sales tax and shipping and other things like that. But this is just the initial profit after the money that we should make on everything, minus what I put into it, which was $75. So $75 turned into this much profit, and hopefully not too bad of a day. Like I said, I haven't got to see any comps yet, so you guys are seeing this, you guys are being as surprised by this as I am. Hopefully it's something really, really good. So if you've made it this far in my video, go ahead and do me a favor and just go ahead and hit hit that like button below. And if you enjoy the content that I'm putting out, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have stuff coming out at least once a week. That is my goal, to have at least one video a week. And then hopefully over time we can progress it to 2 or 3 videos a week. But for now, we got 1 video a week. So go ahead and like and subscribe below. Every subscriber that I get and every view and every like that I get just makes me feel so much better. Makes me feel like I just need to keep putting out these videos, and it does a lot for me personally. So thank you so much for doing that if you can. And that's the end of this video, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. Shout out to Joanna for going out to Goodwill with me and helping me find a couple items to be able to post. But since I do have to post, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we out. Deuces.